Good morning, good morning. It's our last day in Toronto. Feeling sad to leave, but oh, you know what? I also just said good morning. It's certainly not good morning. Have I had a single early morning since I've been here in Toronto? No, I haven't. So good afternoon to you. Enjoy this while it's here because the 5 a.m.s will be back after these messages. Thank you so much. Great. I had a chunk of blackberry in my tooth. Isn't that nice? I just rolled out of bed and I had my little, fiber creatine mixture, and then I had my blackberries and blueberries there, and I just stood there shoving it into my mouth. It's one of those days. Anyway, good day. Join me for a lovely little final day. We have a big, beautiful stroll ahead of us. I'm very much looking forward to it. And I'm trying to decide, when you sit there and you're like, do I do athleisure or do I put an outfit on? I don't know. But what I do know is that this sit is still so rude. It's one of those deep ones that is painful and hurts so bad. So bubble bad. But last night at dinner, Emily, she's like the big head honcho at Codalee, you know what I'm saying? No biggie or anything. And she gave Sasha and I the new self-tan drops. And I'm so excited. You guys know my tan is curdling, literally curdling off my neck as we speak. So what a perfect time to be alive. Add 2 to 4 drops to your face cream. Do not use alone. Dun, dun, dun. So let's do that. My thing with something like this is that doesn't it just tan your hands? No, guys, actually the tan is so crazy. Look at my watch strap mark. Ooh. Emily laughed at me and said just use 1 drop. So I'm gonna use 2 because it says 2 to 4. And I will not use more than that. And we'll see, will it give me a beautiful tan throughout the day? Rub that in, love that. That's something that I really don't use a lot in my life in general. I know a lot of people use tanning drops and things just in their face creams, or like a gradual tanner kind of throughout the winter just to keep the glow going. But what's always bothered me with something like that in particular is that it will tan your face throughout the day, but then I always end up really, really patchy all over here. Which is funny that I'm saying that because I have a fake tan on and it's patchy anyway. But I would never just use the tanning drops on my face because then the rest of my body would be so very white and that would be hilarious looking. I am just gonna wash my hands just in case. I remember once I also tried one of the tanning waters and I had sprayed it on, and because it was clear and you couldn't see it, oh, that was crazy. I looked hilarious, really. And that's why I typically use tanning mousses, because I can see where it's going. I can see where I've applied it. It does curdle off me, which is annoying, but I'm gonna use that little CeraCrale illuminating serum sunscreen just for an extra little tint as well. Will this affect those tanning drops that I just put on below? I guess we'll find out. Can't get over this packaging. So cute. I don't really want to put makeup on right now. So this is today's outfit. Riveting, I know. But we're gonna go for a long walk. I need to wear my sneakers. And I feel like it just needs to be nice and plain and simple. This is a gorgeous little knitted gray t-shirt from that fun brand that sent me some lovely things, Buck Mason. This is my Uniqlo sweater, Uncle Studios jeans, New Balance sneakers. And then obviously my beloved, my Naghetti bag. This is what I shall be strolling around in. These are also Dan's matching shoes. These are the shoes that we have together, except mine are not this cool colorway, and I wish and dream of getting these to actually match, because in my humble opinion, any opportunity you have to match is an opportunity that you should take. Okay, we're so opposite vibes today. This is very unlike us. Sorry, I almost forgot the best part. My 70s creepy glasses. Got these from H&M, but I just like the color of them. I like the tone. Nice glasses. Thanks. So you guys know, our favorite brunch place ever is OEB in Vancouver. And I had no idea that they had actually brought it to Toronto, which is so exciting because A, we're up much later than we intended to be, so most places are probably no longer serving breakfast, but we want breakfast. Also want it to be remotely healthy, so OEB is amazing. And it was just around the corner from our hotel. Unreal. I have no idea where we are right now. These little side streets, but the buildings are so cool. It's very New York vibes in this section of downtown Toronto. Hello. I was about to say good morning. Good day. Do you have time for a last minute breakfast? We'll eat quick. I love OEB so much, and I love it when my favorite places start to expand, because then I know that my meal is good. Like, you guys know, I love trying new restaurants. I love trying new food. I love to sightsee, see new cities, no problem. But I'm not like sightseeing right now. I'm not like tourist traveling right now. I just want what I want, I know what I want. I wish that I had my kitchen, I would be just cooking my meals. Love going out for a cheeky little dinner, fine. But if I can get my favorite things, my favorite healthy options while I'm traveling, easy, peasy, lemon squeezy. We got our same scramblets coming right up. Listen, if you guys saw the previous vlog, my toes, LOL, are destroyed. So I got this, never seen this before, little nail polish remover wipes, swipe and go, so nice. And then I don't really want to take my shoes off right now, but I'm hoping that like a combination of these two colors will match. If not, I'll just paint on top all of them yellow. And also wanted to say thank you to everyone who suggested the toothpaste. This is why I ask you guys things, because you always give me the best advice. So this Sensodyne toothpaste says does not contain SLS. So we're gonna try this one and see if it doesn't make my mouth hole strip off every time. So thank you, drugstore haul. Just got back. Let me show you what I picked up. Because we stopped at a few stops, and then I also actually didn't show you guys what I picked up in Yorkville the other day. So let's just do a little haul, shall we? Okay, first of all, I don't know what was going on, but everywhere seemed to have a little sale going on. So we stopped in the Lacoste store, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be perfect for our little trip that we're taking tomorrow. I didn't try it on, so let's try it on together. It's not too late for me to go back and return anything that I need to return. So got this cutie little shirt and short set, 100% cotton. Was like, oh, this is so nice. I love the fit of the shorts. They're like the little boxer shorts. And because it's cotton, like literally you could wear this to bed, but also if you're just popping out, going to grab a little coffee, going for a little stroll, pair this with your sandals and it's perfect. But also this kind of set is a perfect bathing suit cover up. Obviously I'm not wearing my bathing suit right now, but just imagine your little bikini under here or a little one piece. Such a nice little multifunctional set. Love that, and I love the color. I think the pink is so cute. It's like little candy stripers. So this was on sale. This was 40% off at Lacoste, and I was like, oh, do you have more colors? They didn't, but love a little cotton short set. Also the shorts have pockets, so that is a freaking win. A win is a win. Then went into Michael Kors. If this sale is still happening when I go home, I think I'm gonna need to do some major damage at the Michael Kors shoes, because if you guys remember, when I went to Paris earlier this year, I bought a pair of silver heels for Michael Kors, wore it with this big, beautiful blue, like, tassel dress, and I was obsessed, and I couldn't believe the price of the shoes at Michael Kors, and they were leather and they were beautiful, and they're having a huge sale right now. They have so many shoes. All the shoes I tried on during the winter, all on sale now, and I was like, hell yeah. This was not included in that, but I thought these would be really cute again for the trip and also just for spring and summer. Little leather ballet flats. But look at the pink. Can you see a theme? We've got a little pink theme here. So cute, the little ankle tie up. Are you kidding me? And I like that it has the extended toe, kind of a little rounded square, which is nice with the gold hardware. Love, honestly. I do struggle with finding like cute shoes that are walkable, and these were actually really, really comfortable. And because it has the strap, I think that that'll make it extra cozy for walking around. I really don't want to show you guys my legs right now because I need to fix this tan in like a big way, but they had like every color of these and they're so cute, and I love that they have the little ankle strap. Can you guys see? How cute are these? So cute. The fit is really nice and they're super, super squishy and cozy. So what a find. What a find. They also had so many like beachy things, a lot of orange. Oh, yeah, I had to chill on the shopping because we have limited suitcase space available, okay? Then we went to Lululemon and Dan got their little men's slides. Perfect for the beach, perfect for summer. And then I picked up a few things. I had actually saw this when they first launched it, and at the time they didn't have any sizes. They had like extra small and extra, extra small. And I loved it so much. I love how much tennis stuff they're bringing out with. I got this tennis club embroidered little kind of shirt sweater. It's more of a shirt than it is a sweater, which I think will be a really nice, like kind of just cover up and top for early summer mornings. Not too hot. It's not lined with fleece like the other ones that I got in the winter. And yeah, love the embroidered emblem here. So pretty. Love the tennis club gear. So nice. And then I know we're also thrilled about the No Line Aligns that they've released. Love, packed them. They're perfect. I did just see these and was very, very curious. I bought the cropped like capri Wunder Unders. The Wunder Unders are more of their like training pants. The Align pants are kind of softer, meant for easier, lighter activity like yoga. Like their Wunder Under like training pants are the ones with like the tie. You can cinch it, make it tight. So it's kind of a different vibe. These ones obviously do have the front seam, but a little capri, I was like, you know what? Maybe this is cute. That might make my already very large calves appear very large, but I don't really care because I think for the comfort of training, this will be nice, especially because they don't seem to have the 8-inch Align shorts anywhere to be seen. So this is kind of that in between, although someone did kindly point out that I could just take them and get them cut, like take them to the seamstress and get them fixed. I'm a little scared to do that, and I do have my 8-inch Align shorts, but I was very interested in the little capri, so thought that would be fun. And then this was just on the sale rack, which I was thrilled about. This is their All Yours organic cotton t-shirt. Anytime I see like a cotton t-shirt or one of their big boxy t-shirts from Lululemon in the sale rack or just in general, because they kind of rotate them out quite a bit, I always pick one up, and I really like this light heather gray. I thought that was very nice. It's got a little seam kind of halfway down on the back on the middle, and saw this and was like, perfect, perfect. Love a cozy t-shirt, yes. Then I also picked up some books. A lot of you guys have been requesting that I share some updated like book favorites and book recommendations. I don't remember the last time I read a book. It's been so long since I've read a good book, and I've been struggling on the reading front. It just has not been a priority whatsoever. I've been in such a book rut, and I struggle with trusting TikTok and Book Talk because there've been a lot of books that they've recommended that I just haven't enjoyed, and 100% forgot my Kindle. Had a moment where I was like, oh dear, I've got no entertainment for our little upcoming vacay. So I decided to give Book Talk one more chance. I'm like, listen, give me your top reads, top picks, and these were a few. Kristen Hanna, The Great Alone, and also The Nightingale. I was like, okay. There were a lot of TikToks on these two in particular, and then this was one I actually found on Goodreads. It was, if you loved the book Circe, try reading this one. And I was like, okay. So Dan said that this was an aggressive amount to add to our suitcase right now, and I agree, and I apologize, but I'm hoping to do some damage here. So these are the next up on the to read pile, and if you guys have any top recommendations. The problem is that because we've been talking about this for so long, most of the time whenever I ask for book recommendations, all the recommendations are books I've already read. Do I need to go back and set up a Goodreads account and actually plot in all the books I've read? Yes, I feel like that would take me ages, but maybe that's something I could also do over the next week. But anyway, that's new in reads. Very excited to dive in, and let me show you what I got at TNT. You guys have already seen me wearing a few of these things already while I've been here, because whenever you buy something new, you just want to immediately put it on. But obviously these shoes, oh my gosh, Dan is making fun of me so much for these, but I just think they're the coolest, the greatest. They're a little spendy spend. They are beautiful flats from Totem. I was really torn between these and the black ones actually, because I felt like I could have used both in my life, but I love the shape. I love any shoe that kind of elongates the look of my leg, and they're super squishy, super soft leather, just really, really beautiful, and love the look of them. It was instant love. I wasn't actually planning on buying them. It's just one of those things where I tried them on and I was like, oh, I love you. And then 100%, I already showed you guys these jeans. These are the B-Sides Lasso jeans. Loved the wash of them. Loved how cool and baggy they were. Loved the fit. Thought they were very, very funky, very different, and kind of a great summer pant because these look really nice with a lot of sandals and kind of little kitten heels and flats like that. Whereas sometimes when I wear my big baggy jeans, they don't always look nice with flip-flops, or they're like too long and they get caught underneath your foot when you're wearing sandals. So having something a little bit more cropped is nice going into the summer. So really loved those. Thought those were great. You guys have already seen those. Then another kind of crazy spendy purchase. This is from a brand called Still Here, and I've actually seen the store a lot when I've been in New York. I've never been into it, but I've heard a lot of people talk about these jeans. I believe these were called the Walker. Yes. The Walker pant. And what surprised me with these is that they're 100% cotton, but they're so stretchy. Usually cotton jeans are like super stiff and they don't have a lot of give, and they kind of just don't sit nicely. These are like so soft. It feels like they have some spandex in it, but they don't. And I like that these were very low rise, very nice, just cool fit, cool wash. They kind of give off vintage vibes. Really like those, and just kind of wanted to try them because I've heard so many people rave about Still Here, and I had never tried them on and loved it. So go off denim. I also already wore this top and I didn't realize that there was no tag in here, so I'm gonna have to go look up what the brand was, but this was kind of like a one size one size fits most kind of vibe. But I love this little knitted top, so cute. Such a nice green color, very much in my colors, I feel. Love that. Like, how cute is this? How cute. I love where it sits. I thought the crop was very nice. It sit very nicely on my hips, and it's just kind of, it's like a t-shirt, but it's a dressier, nicer t-shirt. Like, I would wear this out for dinner. Love this. Thought the shape was so nice. Love the colors. So cute. And then I saw this top from Shona Joy. How crazy. I had no idea that they carried Shona Joy. Was not expecting to see that, but this kind of really funky cropped vest. This is the type of shirt that I'm gonna be living in this summer, where I just wanna wear my cool jeans, maybe a little pair of kitten heels, and then just have a funky little top. I like that you could make this more cinched, just so fun, breezy, will hide all of my sweat. Thought this was a really, really nice shirt. Love that. Very funky vibe. Can't wait to wear that one. Now, I tried this one on in that vlog, and this is the one that I was thinking of returning because I really love the colors, and that's what pulled me to it. But then when I came back, I was like, I'll just buy another striped shirt. But I love the green and the brown. I thought the colors were so unique, even just for a layering top or just for a little breezy summer shirt. Just really nice, really crisp cotton. So pretty. I'd probably most likely wear this like buttoned up, tucked in, but I'm undecided about this one. I'm actually going back up to Yorkville tonight, and I'm like, oh, should I take it back? I wish I was uploading this in real time so you guys could help me out, but I don't know. I like the colors. They're unique. Now, the final thing that I bought in this endless haul, it's so funny because I literally packed my black Abercrombie dress for this trip that we have coming up, but I saw this dress from Doan, which is just so pretty, and I thought the little ruffles and the frills were just stunning, and then it's cinched all the way down to almost a drop waist, which I thought was very, very fitting and nice for my body shape, and also because it's got all this extra crinkle and fabric here, it would also beautifully hide my summer sweat. And something like this with a pair of sandals, a pair of flats, maybe a little sweater thrown over top, like this is gonna be my summer wardrobe. So I thought having a little black dress like this didn't hurt nobody, and it was so pretty. Let me put it on for you. Are you kidding me? Like, how pretty. I just thought the fit was so nice, and even though my armpit bubbles that I just love so dearly still kind of show up, I think that the frillies on the thicker strap just kind of distract you from it, and I just thought the fit was so nice. The shape was so pretty, really cozy. It feels just a little bit more dressed up and feminine in comparison to your regular just plain black dress. So I thought that was nice. They also had it in white, really pretty. Definitely a little bit more on the expensive side for the Doan pieces, but just thought, oh, the shape and the little details here were so nice. They also had a tank top version of this. I'm like, what's a girl do? Anyway, this, oh, even with those pink flats, so cute, so cute. This is gonna be the summer vibe. This with some big sunglasses. Look out, this is my summer uniform, y'all. And that's everything I bought. It was a lot, I know. This is what happens when I'm left to my own devices, alone in a city. Let me know what you guys think about the things I picked up. This is my outfit for dinner. I put the little pink belly flats on. These are the Still Here Walker jeans. Hopefully you guys can see that they're low-waisted. Just love the feeling of them, and I can't get over how stretchy they are. And I've already worn this top while I've been here, but this is the Uniqlo shirt. I just think they're so great. They're so easy. It's like kind of a little bit fancier feeling because they're ribbed, but very cash. But I feel like the pink flats are like, guys, they're just so cute. I'm just gonna do the fastest makeup of life. I'm just gonna build up on top of what we've already got going on, aka the sunscreen. And I'm just gonna add something, like not go too crazy, you know. Love a casual dinner where I don't have to be too concerned about what I am putting on my face, you know? You know the vibe. Is that a lot of blush that I just threw on? Yes, it is. Also, I officially have to open up my new brow trio, which I'm like thrilled about. Love this thing, but I was so sad that the other one was officially used up. So let me just adjust my brows a little. I'm gonna use the gorgeous little Katie Jean Hughes number 2 brush. Just apply a bit of concealer. I didn't put concealer on this morning, so hopefully this will bring some life to my face. Just put a little bit in the eyes. This brush I think is my favorite of all the ones she launched, by the way. I realized it after when I was like going to look at their website, but the number 1 brush is the one that she did already launch with the highlights. It's just obviously in the updated new packaging, but the number 1 brush is on their website. But I think this number 2 like little buffing brush is kind of the star of the show. This is the one that I think will be filling a little void in my makeup brush collection. I feel like I love the makeup brushes that I have, and if you find one that fits and fills a void, then you're like, yeah, you're magical. So this is nice. It's kind of the same vibe as my It Cosmetics number 7 brush, but just smaller, so you can be a little bit more precise, and I think that's really nice for moments like these, for concealer. I do still like to have my big one for all of our foundation, but love this for blending out. So great. Nice. A little bit of spray. Oh, I didn't put any bronzer. Need that. Oh, I just realized I didn't notice if I got any more tanned. Did it do anything? I didn't see a difference, but I'll have to keep trying it. Maybe it's a buildable thing. A little gradual tan kind of vibe. A little bit of gloss. My lip liner is in my purse, and I'll just fix my lip by the time I get there, because I'm gonna go for a nice long walk to get up to Yorkville again. Because even though Dan and I went for a nice stroll today, I still need more steps. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to make my way all the way up to Yorkville, but if I need to Uber like halfway to make it in time, then that's fine, but I'm gonna squeeze in steps if I can. All right, that's the Tower 28 Drift Mascara. My hair is up because I was already sweaty from my walk, and it's just gonna stay up. This is the beauty of doing those little S waves. They kind of just live, and they add a little bit of texture when my very, very straight hair is otherwise lacking. So it always makes me feel a little bit more put together to have some of that. So there's my look. Let's walk up to Yorkville. I was just sprinting, and I wasn't gonna make it in time. So I just got an Uber. I'm sweating. So sorry. So first of all, I was like sprint walking up the street in these flats. So comfortable. Zero blisters. The leather is so soft. I cannot believe it. I did come to TNT to return your shirt. I'm going to return the striped shirt. I'm keeping the rest. It's a see. LOL, they had no refund, so I got a store credit. We'll be shopping later, and lol. And then I went to meet Taylor for dinner. We went to Trattoria Nervosa in Yorkville, and it was so cute. And we had a cutie little pizza and a cutie little date. Okay, guys, so Taylor's here. We just left dinner. And Megan, sweet Megan, her fiance, just stopped and said hi. And she said hi to both of us.
She's like, I know both of you. We're like, oh my God.
And you're like, wow, that's never happened to us.
So we have Megan, if you're watching this.
Hope your wedding was fab. You're gonna be beautiful. You guys looked amazing. Cute little date night before the wedding.
Your makeup will look stunning.
Perfection. Taylor's like, it better be in a 6 watch. So you guys, I was really excited that I got to see Taylor because she's getting married soon. Have not seen you in so long.
It's been
a minute.
No, it's been over 6 months. It's been almost 8 months.
I saw you in it was either November or December.
Yeah.
For sure. I don't remember. But it's been a minute.
Yeah.
So anyway.
We just had a really needed cathartic catchy.
Therapy was
great, yeah.
And next time we'll be frolicking in the countryside of Italy.
I cannot wait.
Okay, now, great. Okay. Every time I open the camera and look at my hair from this angle, I look like Legolas. But anyway, I just have to report, you guys, just real-time testing on these shoes. I just walked the 40 minutes down from Yorkville all the way to our hotel. I'm almost here. And literally nothing, not a single blister, not a pinch, nothing. These are so comfortable. That is so rare for my crazy feet, my crazy crinkle toes, my bony ass feet. Usually it takes me a hot minute to break in a shoe. To have no pain in my feet with a new shoe, unheard of, incredible. I will absolutely be buying more colors immediately. Unfortunately, I've done this to myself by staying in bed, and I have to go to the gym, which is not an ideal late night activity, might I say, but was thrilled to have seen Taylor. So glad I got to see her before her wedding this summer. God, she's so great. She's so great. I love her. And then walked all the way back. Guys, you guys, I'm just gonna say it again. I can't believe this find. I think because there's like a little heel, maybe it feels more like a solid shoe, but like so squishy, so comfortable. I need every color. I need every color. What's a girl to do? Are these gonna become my entire personality? Probably. I think I'm gonna wear them on the plane tomorrow. I'll probably wear sneakers actually, because they're chunkier. You know, you gotta wear your bulkier shoes on the flight. Anyway, this is a little cotton t-shirt I bought today. At Lulu, can never have enough little pump covers, if you will. And I've kind of just been putzing as I was like getting changed and whatnot. Chatting with Dan, I've just been packing up some of my packing cubes because we need to wake up tomorrow. For context, actually, it's 10 p.m. It's 10 p.m. This is crazy. We're not gonna sleep. Oh my God. This is what we get for sleeping in today. But we need to wake up at 3:30 tomorrow. And even that is cutting it because our flight is at 6:15 a.m. It's gonna be a late one. Dan's just doing the final edit on the video. I'm gonna run to the gym because I just have to. I've been pretty all over the place this week in terms of my workouts. So gym, pack, gym, tanning, laundry, gym, pack, upload video, get a solid 3 hours of sleep, but it's okay because the flight is 4 hours and I'm probably gonna sleep for the entire thing. Okay, I just left the gym. That sweet man just walked right behind me as I was fist bumping to myself in the mirror. Beautiful, love that for us. Yeah, I combined my upper body and lower body day today because I had missed one when I worked out with my girlfriend's personal trainer with her. I was so unwell the next day, you guys. He did like so much band and ab work. We were doing like ab rollouts with the wheel and stuff, and I like literally couldn't breathe following that because I never do all that much core. Like you do a lot of core inherently just when you're doing your regular workouts, but like dedicated core I rarely ever do. So that was a lot. Sorry, I'm a little lost. This hotel is massive and it's just fabulous. I do love it here so much. Anyway, it's done. It's 11:30 p.m. Time to go pack and upload the video. And tomorrow's gonna be crazy, as per usual. Well, friends, the bag is packed. It is 1 a.m. What time are we waking up, darling? We were gonna get up at 3:30 because our flight's at 6:15, but we're like, listen, we're just gonna take a chance and hope that there's no traffic in the morning and give us that extra half hour because we're already gonna be zombies. It's crazy. We just made the video live. Is it all good? Good. Yep. Okay. Perfect. Gonna try to get some sleep. Packed up and we're ready to go. So, toodaloo, Toronto. Farewell. We have loved you so. It's never long enough and it is always a treat. And we'll see you tomorrow for a new Everyday Me video and show you where we're headed to next. Spoiler alert, there's sunshine. Okay, love you lots. See you tomorrow. Bye!